Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Tyson Daniels, and I'm here as always with my lovely wife, Marta Daniels. How you doing today, Marta?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good. We're here as always to talk about how to be a better restaurant customer. Today we're going to be talking about posts, and I'm sure Marta has a funny spin on it as she always does. But this is serious, folks. So today we're talking about broken promises. Is that what it is?
Well, I mean, if you're not ready to order, I promise I'll come back. It's not a broken promise. I mean that.
Okay. So if you're not ready to order, I promise I'll come back. Okay, you got a few people thinking you're going to leave them stranded out there.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Apparently so.
Okay, well tell us a little bit about that.
Well, first of all, I have to say that this stems from, something that we've talked about in past videos and certainly past posts. It's people, once again, with kind of the concept that, me and my group are the only ones in the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just not the case. I mean, we want to provide you with the most personalized, we want to be right there for you whenever you need it type of service, but
Mm-hmm.
we do actually have other people in the restaurant.
Okay.
So this post is about people who they're not ready to order at all. I mean, they have no idea what they want
Okay.
at all, and they want you to wait there while they figure it out.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And as a server, you just can't do that. If you're literally the only table in my section, I'll stand there for 20 minutes
Mm-hmm.
while you figure out what you want. We can talk about, TV shows. We can just talk about life in general. But if I have a lot of tables, I can't wait while you figure out what you want.
They're not asking you for suggestions or anything like that.
They're not, and it's like I'll offer suggestions, and they're not interested, which is fine. But here's the thing: if I've offered suggestions, and you have no idea, I mean, I have to come back. Like, if you know what you want to drink, at least I can go get that and bring it back and see what's going on. But I have to go.
Okay.
If you don't know what you want, I'll come back, but you can't hold me hostage.
Okay.
I always offer to make suggestions, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just, this is the type of table that, well, we do an excellent porterhouse. I'm not in the mood for steak. It's too heavy. I don't want anything heavy.
How
Well,
about the
we
mushrooms?
do, an excellent grilled shrimp or, something like that. Well, yeah, the mushrooms. Well, they don't want anything that I'm offering. So,
This reminds me of another post where they make faces.
yeah,
Yeah.
the mime face
The
post.
mime face
Like
post,
your waitress isn't interested in the mime face, if you don't, that kind of thing,
Right.
So.
Okay. Well, I know you got some examples for us, so.
I do for once. This, I had a lady actually very recently, so this is still like fresh for me.
Mhm.
But I had a lady. We were very busy. It was a lunch shift, and we were just busy. It was just Shazam. I had 5 tables going, but 3 of them had sat down like in the last 5 minutes type of thing. So I had 3 tables that needed to order still, plus, 2 other tables that were in the various stages of, whatever, needing their food or refills or, they might need their check or something.
Mhm.
So, I went to this particular table, and it was a couple of ladies of varying degrees of elderliness. Not that that's, an issue, that just this was this particular table.
Mhm.
And, I mean,
You don't like old people, Martin?
I generally love old people, but this particular table, they were like stepping stones of elderliness, like starting with a, pretty old chick, and then an even older chick, and then a really old chick. So, you know, like whatever, that was just the table. So they weren't ready, like at all. I mean, at all. They had no idea. They knew what they wanted to drink, and that was it. So I had already successfully taken the drink order. After that, it was just, and they're trying to help each other, and Agnes, don't you like salmon? No, I don't like salmon. You're thinking of Joyce. Well, I thought you had salmon last time we went out. That wasn't me. That was Joyce. Well, I like the salmon. Well, then you get the salmon. Well, I don't want salmon. I mean, they're having this conversation while I'm at the table.
I told you this would be funny, folks.
And I'm like, ladies, can I maybe give you some suggestions? Well, I don't know, because, like I said, I'm like, we make, we do an excellent, steak. That's too heavy. I don't want steak. Well, then we do grilled chicken. No, I had chicken last night. Well, I'm going through, 5 or 6 things, and then finally I said, well, you know what, ladies, I said, I've got your drink orders, so why don't I go, grab these, come on back and see what's going on. And the lady said, well, no, because we're hungry. And I said, well, then what can I get for you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't know. I said, well, ma'am, I've got to come back. I'll be right back, with the drinks. We'll see what's going on, but I gotta, grab these drinks for you and come back, And I, went, table right behind them was ready to order, so I took their order. Theirs was like bam, boom, bing, told my other tables will be right with you. Went in the back and got the drink orders for the table whose order I'd taken and the ladies, and came back out. And the ladies were standing up at this point, and the spokesperson for the table was like, well, we've decided that you're too busy to take care of us, so don't worry about it. I said, well, I'm sorry that you feel that way. And she said, and we'd like to talk to a manager. And I said, well, absolutely, and got the manager. I mean, I hadn't done anything wrong. I felt badly that she was unhappy. I couldn't sacrifice 4 other tables' happiness because these women wanted to hold me hostage. Like, I just couldn't do it. So.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And it's just, you're not the only table in the restaurant. We get people that like are trying to talk their kids through the menu, and that's just, I love kids. Kids are the cutest, but that's the worst. I don't have time for that. Yes, Timmy, you can get the burger, but you have to get broccoli with it. I want fries. No fries. You can get the broccoli or the mashed potatoes. I want fries. No fries. I want fries. No fries. I want fries. Your mother said no fries, but I want fries. Broccoli, fries. I can't stand there for that. If I'm like, this sounds like a personal family issue, and I'm gonna give y'all some time. No, we need to order. We're in a hurry. We're going to the movies, and we gotta order because we gotta go. Well, then what can I get for you? Okay. Well, we don't know. Look, but I have to come back. I have to. You can't keep me there. I've got other people.
Okay. Well, tell us all the RCs out there.
I just, if you're not ready, like, I promise I'll come back. And ready means you know what you want. Just for reference, I just have one quick more thing, if you think I have time for this example.
You have time for this example. Surprised you have another example, but you have time for it.
You'll have people, and they're, let's say, again, I'm really busy. This is a specific example that's happened. I'm very busy. They're seating me back to back, tons of tables, outside of my section even. We need you to pick that one up and that one up. Okay, so I'm very busy. I've got time for all my customers, but we got to be, like, orderly and decent and in order about this. So, I stopped by the most recent table to get sat, and I said, what, folks, I'll be right with you. I just got to wrap up a couple things. I'm going to be right with you. So I've touched base with you, and I've greeted you. Now I've got to go, and I've got to do these couple other things that I have to do. So let's say I come back 5 minutes later. Decent amount of time between me, and I'm sorry about that. I was very busy. I'm sorry it took me 5 minutes to get back. It's about time. We were beginning to think that you had went on break or something. We didn't know where you were. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry about that, ma'am, but what can I do for you? Well, do I want the chicken? No, because you're not ready. So why would you give me a hard time about how long it took me when you have no idea?
Right.
You didn't need me to come because you were ready to order. You just needed to feel the attention of your server quicker than that 5-minute span. And it's like, I'm sorry, at a restaurant, like I said in the beginning, we want to give you personal attention, but we can't just, say hi to you because you want me to say hi. Like,
they want you to sit down and join them.
Apparently so.
Piece there.
They had no idea what they wanted, but they gave me, like, the riot act because it took me 5 minutes to get over there.
Yeah, okay. Well, I hear something's going on with your blog. With your chat. What's going on with that?
Well, we're going to take a chat hiatus.
Okay.
It's just a lot of people express interest in me in coming, but that the Mondays don't work out for their schedule.
Right.
And right now that's the only day that does work out for me, so it's kind of a catch-22 situation. And I really can't. We've got like hundreds of people on the Facebook page. Really can't really focus on each person's schedule right now as much as I'd like to, because I want to meet and chat with each and every one of you.
Okay,
so we're just putting it on a hiatus.
Oh, you pick back up in the fall?
Yeah, probably something like that. We'll see what's going on, because by then I won't, I'll be a full-time writer, and I won't even be at the restaurant anyways, so cool. I'll have tons of time.
Right. All right, guys. Well, as always, we hope you enjoyed the post. We love you, and keep watching.
God bless.